Nah, wait, man. Nah, wait, man. I just shoot them out there, you know. Greetings. Greetings. Greetings once again. Great sovereign people of this Western Hemispheric region. Yeah, man. Salute to the Western Indians. Yeah, man. Salute to the West Indies. Yes, I. Complete honor with respect and gratitude to the awakened out there, set apart ones. Now, again, we bring information, choosing to bring honorable clarification of this Western Hemispheric region of the earth, our place, our place higher. The item for become cognizant, say, our place, and we are one. However, yeah, them are gonna always use division for beat with. This is why I just make my stand as a West Indian and just say, watch you know, it now gonna be a general thing. I'm gonna have to just be specific and deal specifically with the West Indians of the West Indies. These great people, yeah man, the navel of all our Guan. Yeah, man, the center of all our war, the West Indies. Again, the West Indies geographic location is areas in northern South America, areas in southern North America. And when we say southern, we know that the northern part of America start up in Canada and go up to Greenland area and then places. You understand? And then everything in between are the West Indies. Not just in archipelago. Don't let them fool you with that nonsense. That's why I hear me be specific. When I say the Western Hemispheric region, are we alone there? When there was a Pangea and everybody attached together, something going in the earth. Yeah, man, we are big devil split. Go on. Yeah, man. And we alone, the dust there around here, so do our own thing at one point. And you have some people from up in the north. I don't know what kind of people these people are, but them is not us. Really. Them is not us. And these people are people who eat other people. We have the documentation what was here said. Some northern people that eat some Saracen, and the Saracen are the North Africans them. And the northern ones them just go look on what going around or what them are called Jerusalem. These Norsemen, these Normans, these, you know what I mean, Dionysus ones. But I'm gonna go easy right here and focus on the task at hand. Now I'm on the House of Dallas academic thesis. Title 1766 America, 250 years of slavery, not freedom. Most of you colonizers, most of you colonists, and most of you invaders out there. Motto, freedom restored, peace defended, sovereignty declared. Listen, our walking out there. This is our motto. This is how we are transcend ourselves to a much higher level. When una promote this motto, una express it, then una demonstrate say, yes, you are colonized, yes, you are enslaved, and yes, you are proud of it. So now give us room to express ourselves unapologetically with this sovereign truth. Una have to give a room. Yeah, man, because una ask, we are ask, you know. And ask, we are ask. Now, the abstract of this thesis is this. This thesis asserts the following. Again, this thesis, my glasses there. Oh, I made this thing too big, feet ugly. Okay, it's a little bit more clearer. Forgive me. This thesis asserts that the founding of the United States in 1776 did not inaugurate freedom, but perpetuated slavery, genocide, and dispossession. The so-called independence was a corporate maneuver by Eurasian banking syndicate cloaked in patriotic colors that are the red, white, and blue. Mercantile exploitation. Again, the so-called independence was a corporate maneuver by Eurasian banking syndicates cloaked in patriotic colors to continue mercantile exploitation. Indigenous West Indians, misclassified as Negroes, were erased from history through colonial inversion. By examining constitutional context, treaties, and international law, this work demonstrates that sovereignty persists and that the restoration of truth is both lawful and ceremonial. Chapter 1. The colonial enterprise, that business enterprise. The United States emerged not as a nation of liberty, but as the successor to Eurasian chartered companies such as the Dutch VOC and the English East Indian Company. The Charter of the Virginia Company 1606 revealed that colonization was a corporate venture designed to extract wealth and enslave populations. The Articles of Confederation 1781 bound colonies into an economic union, while the United States Constitution 1787 enshrines property rights above human dignity. Thus, the red, white, and blue banner is not a symbol of freedom, but a corporate insignia. Really, it's just a logo, a demonstrate the Eurasian corporate power, but the unlearned glorify these things. Chapter 2. Genocide and misclassification. The Western Indians, Arawak, now Awak, Carib, Taino, were exterminated and reclassified as Negro to erase their sovereignty. The colonial narrative of the transatlantic slave trade inverted reality. Indigenous peoples were deported, renamed, and enslaved, while Europeans projected their own servitude onto others. Survivors were subdued by missionary indoctrination and terror. The Doctrine of Discovery, 1493, later codified in Johnson versus McIntosh, 1823, legalized dispossession. Yet, modern law, through the United Nations Declaration on the Right of Indigenous Peoples, 2007, affirm that such doctrines are invalid and sovereignty endures. We never lose it. We can never lose it. Chapter 3, 1776 as slavery, not freedom. The Declaration of Independence, 1776, authored by slaveholders, proclaimed liberty while institutionalizing bondage. Now, again, the people were write the Declaration of Independence were admittedly and evidentially slaveholders brawling. I don't know how these things go over people's head. This is why we have to be specific. So let me reread this again. The Declaration of the United States Independence in 1776, authored by these invading slaveholders, proclaimed liberty while institutionalizing bondage, while institutionalizing slavery. Oh, no go on like you can't read and write with accuracy. Where is you people's clarity? I'm talking specifically uno will come out of the colonial universities. Uno matter. Where there. Yes, it's uno not learn nothing at all. Uno was just conditioned, institutionalized to function in the slavery. Why take a man like me who is purported unlearned, dunce from Greenwich Farm? You understand? When my born, it was Delamere Avenue off of Walton Park, and we moved to Greenwich Farm. And that's where we grew up. And then we grew up as a young teenager in a Waterford. And then as another older teenager now, we go foreign and get exposed to big foreign, mainland. Yeah, man. So the information around Yassa, I've never been to Africa. I've never been there. I have no ancestral lineage that originate from there. Really, that's why here we talk about the West Indies, we talk about America, we talk about this land. When I just limit myself to the political designation known as Jamaica in its political form. No, but bigger than that. That's why I deal with international level, put these international criminal in a them place. Yeah, man. So the Declaration of Independence, 1776, authored by slaveholders, proclaimed liberty while institutionalizing bondage. The Constitution's 3/5 clause reduced human beings to fractions. Federal statutes such as the Fugitive Slave Acts, 1793 to 1850, enforced slavery across all United States state line, everywhere. Even the 13th Amendment, 1865, abolished slavery with an exception clause. The exception clause said, slavery is abolished except as punishment for crime. This is why them criminalize you in every aspect. This is why them have the traffic bullshit and call you criminal. That's why I challenge these pussies brawling in them court and say, uno dunce, uno, what in a Jamaica court system and police force. Uno has someone unlearned dunce with all kind of colonial slave degree. Because I tell them, say, what are the elements of crime? Them dunce can't talk. I have to tell them what it is. I have to tell them what constitute crime. I have to tell them, say, what is jurisdiction. I have to tell them, say, them have to have authority for act. And what give them that authority to act? Contract. However, they're always relying on some form of antecedent contract, some form of pre-existing contract, some form of underlying contract. This is why I said present the contract upon which you are relying for jurisdiction, joker. That's why I call them dunce, you know. Yeah, man. That's why I call them dunce, because I not just talk. Which one can step up and say, sovereign money no goes up? All of them are shiver, cowering down just from this Nestorian roar out, yeah. Why? Nothing special about me. Is the truth we are manifest from me. Yeah, man, the ancient ancestral spirit, yeah, where animate me. Honor me. Nothing to do with this vessel. I'm only an instrument of our ancestors and our ancestors' creator. That's it. Yeah, man. So again, except as punishment for crime, ensuring its continuity under another guise or disguise. Thus, America's founding documents are not instrument of freedom, but in fact, chains of servitude. Which one want to refute or rebut me? You know, say the foreign people I get preferential treatment over uno, and not them alone a benefit. And yet you hear them cry, oh, it is wrong, but them a benefit. Oh, let's form a group to free the slave when you are enslaved. I don't participate in no foreign fuckery. But fire bonnet, chapter 4, sovereignty and lawful resistance. Indigenous West Indians are Americans by land and lineage, not by statutory immigration law. Just like home day and me have my children upon the mainland and free like me. Yeah, man. We not see immigration and them colonial nonsense there. That apply to dunce people, to slave, and people who choose to participate in their own enslavement. It can't apply to the true sovereign who express himself as such. Learn these distinctions out there. Consequences shall be dire. Now, treaty law affirms sovereignty. The Treaty of Fort Pitt, 1778, recognized indigenous nations as allies, while Westchester versus Georgia, 1832, upheld tribal sovereignty against state encroachment. Now, when you say the Treaty of Pitford and them say recognize indigenous nation as allies, these are some of the Indian them were sell out. God, no time them a look upon we, the West Indian call we ally. You know, hear what them doing we? Them put a veil over our face and make some cross-dressing pussy claims that them are maroon. We don't even know where that have no origin. A maroon come out of Spain. When the joker maroon escape them slavery, I them come to the bearded ones in the area. We are governing still. We are doing it. It's just that we're so fragmented. That's why I man have to take the lead. I man have to step up with this platform so the ones them can hear me a million miles away from all different countries. That truth have to permeate there before the chaos really go on with itself. We don't have to get a chance for choosing. And in a church, a reality. And when you choose life, you're going to live. But when you choose death, you shall surely die. So it really go. On a better wise up. Now, international law through the Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaties, 1969, confirmed that treaties remain binding. Sovereignty cannot be extinguished by corporate statutes or by colonial political jurisdiction over allodial lands. And thus the people have to become cognizant of this truth and stop being distracted with the foreign nonsense. You have to go back to your ancestral lineage. You have to. Our conclusion, America's 250 years are not a celebration of freedom, but a record of slavery, genocide, and deception. Sovereignty persists in the bloodline of the West Indians, whose identity cannot be erased by Eurasian banking syndicates nor colonial narratives. The restoration of truth is both a ceremonial and lawful act. Freedom restored, peace defended, sovereignty is now declared. This is an original production from the House of Dallas and the Awak Indian Nation. Our complete gratitude for your viewing presence. May the Most High guide, protect, and secure you all. Now go in peace and not pieces, with love and divine light. Complete gratitude. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of I and I heart be acceptable unto the Most High Creator of the boundless universe. Hawa, Hawa, Hawa. Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the wind, and whose breath give life to all the earth. Here I am small and weak and need strength and wiseness. Let me walk in peace and beauty, and may the beauty of my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, and make my ear sharp enough to hear your voice. Make me wise so I may totally comprehend the things you have taught my ancestors. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be greater than my brothers, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always willing to come to you with clean hands and a straight eyes, so when life fade as the fading sunset, I soul will come to you without shame. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Complete gratitude out there. Salute Sammy Baller out there across the waters of Brittany. Salute my warrior, long time. Yeah, we grew up together, them kind of way that. Yeah, man, I love when I come across the ones them where that kind of foundation where them can say, yeah, man, I know a little and bigger from them, a little and bigger, man. Little and bigger, man. Yeah, man. So I don't know when me talk, me not talk like a joke me I make. You don't know me from me a child. You don't know my twin brother. You don't know me. You don't know the brown one. You don't know the black one. You don't pass this assertion I talk about the good one and the bad one. Guess how them call the bad one, people? And guess how them I call the black one when me brown? But I might have been a brown in. You understand? Anyway, telling them I'm a comedian, you know. Yeah, man. In my own little way. Now I must say, may the Most High guide and protect the item in all the item ways, in all the item endeavors, and bless the item perpetually, completely. Fire burn all colonizers, fire burn all oppressors, fire burn. No for no we unlearned love running the mouth, who no want attention. On not a time to learn, on not a time for prepare. On want to hear some things and run out. Well, I am here, I am he. Choose to refute her about me. Academically, when I'm done boy thing. Complete gratitude, free people. Salute out there.